Playground. You need to go to golang.org if you want to open Playground, or obviously pretty much everything related to Golang is available at this location, which is golang.org site, and you can obviously see the download option here and all the documentation, package, project, anything you want to know and read about Golang is available to start with. Um, so what is Playground? Playground is it's nice and a quick way to play with Go program. As you can see, there is a simple hello world program here. We can just click on run, and it will give you the result right away. So it basically is a web services deployed on golang.org servers, and it's basically a secure sandbox where your code can run. All you need is an internet access and go to this location and play with your program. You can select different kind of examples like Fibonacci or any other examples given in the Dropbox here, in a drop down really. So yeah, once you're done with that, you can also go to tour. Tour is nothing but uh, one place for learning all the syntaxes and packages, variable, all sorts of options you can explore. How if else logic is written in Go, you can see here and directly run. So that's a quick way to learn the syntaxes of Go. So coming back to the Playground, so that was two basically option where you can go and learn all the syntaxes. Coming back to the Playground, this is where you can write your own Go program as well. So let's pop out and see. Once you do that, you can obviously change and run. That's it. So you can run your custom program here. Let's try another package called time. So in Go syntaxes, if you import multiple packages, you can have a space and then this within the brackets. Click on the format. Obviously this needs to be down and then format. So in that way you can see the Go format command is executed in the background, and it is sorting your program syntaxes. Once that's done, we do time.now function. Let's see what is the output. Well, today is not 10th of November really, but somehow the Playground is it is a fixed time basically in the Playground. Whenever you play with the time package, you will always get 10th of November 2009 at 11 o'clock. This is the time when basically Golang was announced, and this is another good thing in Playground, that while playing with the time packages, date and time thing, a learner, especially a new learner, will really not have that confusion around changing time and time, minutes, days, or any kind of formatting issue. So you'll always have a similar date and time. Okay, now once you have got your program, you can also share with your colleagues. Like click on share and copy this, go to any laptop, and as you can see there is a unique ID associated with the URL now. So when I click this, I can see my custom program in this URL, which is play.golang.org/p, and then that unique ID for that custom program. Coming back to my custom program, this is how you can share with any of your colleague. Let's close this one. Right, so that's all about how you can run any Go program in the Playground. But obviously this Playground is not a standard editor or IDE for developing a large project or real life workspaces where you develop lots of Go program and interfaces. So for that, obviously you will go and use all those IDs which we discussed in previous video. So there are some limitations. So let's see what are the limitations with the Playground. So as we discussed, this runs in a sandbox. It's a web service which runs on a Golang server, and then it can't make outside web service requests, can't access any external resources. It also fixes the file system really. So when you do any read write timeouts related program or any file system changes related program, then they are not persistent. And also you can run one source code at a time, and you can't have your whole project or workspace executed here. This is really designed for quickly coming up with any programming logic, test there whether it works or not, share with your colleague, get the feedback, and then you can directly import that into your workspace and work on it. About time, we already saw how it works. It always give you November 10, 2009 at 11 p.m. Because this is when the Golang was announced, and obviously it makes it easy for learners uh, around date and time syntaxes. Okay, what's interesting thing is it's completely free. You can run any number of times, obviously one source file at a time, but there is no limit in the number of source code you execute. There is no registration or fee required, and this is a fantastic way to share your piece of code with colleagues. Now let's go back to the playground itself. So as we can see, it is right now hosted in golang.org. You can also uh, let's say while you're traveling or somewhere in a flight or train, if you want to read code documentation from the home page, you can. If you don't have internet access, and if you want to see these documentation and packages, then you can give this command, which is called godoc/http colon 6060. You can give any port available in your laptop. You can really change the port number if 61 is available, and hyphen play and hyphen index. If you do that, it will do nothing actually in the CLI, but if you go there, basically it's now listening at the port 6061. So let's type localhost 6061, and here you go. So now you've got all the Go documentation packages which were actually installed when you were installing the Go from the home page. Once you do that installation, it also install the documentation packages. So you can always go here, and you don't need an internet access to go through your packages. If you want to learn anything while programming, while traveling, the project option, the blog will not be accessible first time. So obviously to access that, you need to give this command called go get. Let's close this. Control C is the way to close that localhost program. So this is how you can download the blog option as well. Go get golang.org/x/blog. Once you do that, it will download the blog page, and then you can start your local web page again at 6060 this time. Let's start at 6060. Yes, and now if I go to blog, I can see the blog pages as well. So this easy it is really to, it is quite useful feature to be honest. That way you can go through all the documentation and packages information while being offline, and you can really explore things around Golang, syntaxes, packages, documentation. So yeah, that's it. That will do for me. Thanks a lot for watching this video.